Welcome to SRB TV.
Oh my God!
Come on now! Yeah!
We are here.
Hello everyone, welcome to our episode of SRB TV. I'm Christopher.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at Young Justice Phantom, Season 4, Episode 9.
Odnu. I don't know, that's what it's called.
Say it again?
Odnu.
Like AG?
Odnu.
Okay, so anyways, previously on Young Justice Phantoms,
We actually kind of like wrapped up, I guess, a chapter.
yes, so Team Tigress were able to save Orphan, save the day, get out of the way, and then in the long run, both Cheshire and Onyx decided to stay at the I forgot, I get the islands mixed up. The one that doesn't have Lady Shiva on it.
There's Santa Prisca, and then there's the, no, that's where they went to, is Santa Prisca, to save them.
Okay.
And then that's where they had to go to the other island, pretty much one with the League of Shadow.
That one. They went to that one, and Cheshire and Onyx are going to stay in order to get their shit together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they pretty much, they kind of wrapped up their whole story, this whole chapter and stuff like that. We don't know what we're going to dive into next. We don't know if we're going to dive right back into what happened, on Mars, or, now that Miss Martian is coming back to Earth, we're going to continue with that overall. We really don't know. So let's just dive into this episode and see what new chapter we're going to dive into next for Young Justice Phantoms, Season 4, Episode 9. So, here we go.
The old universe.
There is
no
balance
judgment here.
of good and evil in a way.
No conflict. Is that balance is undoing?
Like a fate.
And the cat.
I guess we're definitely diving into something completely different.
Yeah, something new and different.
Because I was thinking later rings for a sec.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
Well, I was, but I don't know.
I was just thinking about I was just thinking about more of like what's the brand new chapter we're diving into. This is like we're diving right back into Vandal Savage because
Oh, that's Mary Marvel. Guess we're taking a break
to
from
Hercules.
Yeah.
Harry, you crushed that magic. You
Cool, we're going to magic shit now.
Actually, I prefer...
Woolward Nerbooter what a trade.
Yeah, look.
The Trogs
Knight and Dr. Chase are doing fine work, using Tar to activate still more. Best of all,
So they're literally continuing Dr. Who's experience in Markovia.
Very sweet.
One of the push from Secretary General
He
Troy
felt
to
it.
send UN inspectors to my
Chaos has arrived.
Minor concern. Our excitable friend seems to be having a moment.
Vandal Savage has been on this planet long enough to know
Over
there's a disturbance in the
12 million
force.
years ago, he discovered his utopia and been undone.
Oh! Oh. That's when they first met.
So Mary Poppins situation.
We didn't have to go all Mary Poppins. We could have taken the subway.
Where's the fun in that?
Say it myself.
Shazam!
So, what happened?
I was just a kid. I wasn't ready for power back then. I had to give it up.
Okay.
I had to.
She had to.
So she was Mary Marvel, then had to sacrifice her powers.
She only has a third of it now.
Because that's why we make all giant diamond creatures.
There. You look absolutely darling.
Ah!
Child! Isn't that in New Orleans?
Of course.
That's where they're at.
Yeah! So,
She learned the insides.
For 300 days.
What did you do?
Yes, I know we shouldn't have stopped to torture those hummingbirds, but it seemed like a fun idea at the time.
Top Eddie Jim.
swear to God, this is like fucking across the street.
Giving as good as I get. Strike the broccoli.
Oh! Damn!
If he's representing, they're both representing chaos. I would believe Dr. Fate's representing the other side.
Must not be forgotten. Damn you and your enigmatic musings. For once, say what you came here to.
What are the fucking odds? So that was Young Justice Phantom Season 4, Episode 9.
Anyways, let's dive into this new chapter here, and now we're dealing with magical elementals.
Okay, yeah, so we got a story from the Phantom Stranger about the histories, the balance of the universe between the light and the chaos.
Yeah, the light and the chaos, or the pretty much the good and bad, pretty much. That's what we got, and that's what we started off with, and dive in, throughout the episode we dive in a little bit of history with Vandal Savage and Clarion, pretty much, and how they eventually, how they bonded in a way. And it feels like another piece of the chaos is coming down. Do not know why, but it's like we assume that something's going on, or he's failed a mission or something.
Yeah.
And after even seeing something like that, I'm sitting there going, okay, if that's what that's representing, then I believe Dr. Fate is representing the light, the golden side of things. And because since they said they needed some type of source to kind of connect to them, and this way, for Dr. Fate, it's the helmet. The
anchors.
That anchors them to this world.
So it does seem like it's like she showed up because she's like, okay, you've had your fun, it's time to go back. Either
it's time to go back, or you were supposed to come down here and take over, or something like that. Something like that.
But experience, meaning Vandal Savage, changed things.
Yeah, that changed a whole amount of things.
Because he was supposed to cause chaos to the mortals, but then Vandal Savage is such a unique mortal, he decided to stop
it. Yeah, to stop doing what he was doing and to come back later. That's what we got out of that. We also got to see
the group of heroes we're focusing on in this one.
Well, students, pretty much. We get the students of God damn it, Zatanna. She's teaching them the magical ways, where we have
Tracy 13, like a teenage witch, pretty much. Mary Marvel, which we find out she had to give up the whole main being,
well, she says, not all of it though, because even she stated she only has a third of the power of what she used to be.
Because she gave it up because of how young she was at the time. I don't know who the other guy is.
I forgot. They said his name. I forgot what his name was.
But they know that something chaotic has arrived on Earth, and only like those magically inclined could feel it. So Madame Xanadu, Zatanna, her group, and even Clarion. Yeah. And we see it's this is another Lord of Chaos who's taking on a little girl form with a giant diamond anchor named Flaw. Yeah. So it'd be interesting. I'm curious to see where they go on this one, because now we're just we had sci-fi for a good chunk of this. Now we're going into magic, which should be a lot of fun. They haven't always fully dived into a magic based story, and not in a while at the very least.
Not in a while. We haven't got anything like that, and it's very interesting where we're going with it, because it's and at the same time, we got Gar pretty much still going through his own personal shit right now.
Yeah, we were introduced to another character we haven't seen before in the show, Blue Demon. Yeah. Who's obviously another character from the comic that I don't know of. Blue Devil. So it'd be interesting to see where to go with that. Curious to see how involved he'll become, as well as the other magical entities as well. As we saw, Gar still hasn't recovered from the death of Superboy. It's still
so the other guy, the new guy, is Khalid Nassour. Okay. Yeah, that's who he is. I'm not gonna say who he is or what he is.
That's okay.
And then the last guy we got, pretty much, who's kind of telling and narrating the story, and it states it. We saw it in the credits there. He's known as the Phantom Stranger.
I know I've heard that name before.
He's known as the Phantom Stranger. That is it. But so far he's kind of just narrating the story of what's going on.
Kind of like a watcher I know not exactly. Kind of like a watcher in a sense.
Yeah, that's what we got there. But it was a very interesting episode. Like I said, it's very interesting where we're going with it.
It's curious to see how Vandal Savage plays into this.
How he factors into all of this.
Because I guess the 1,000 years are coming up for the sound of things.
Either they're coming up or something else is coming up. You know, something where the chaos... It depends on what their main goal was to send him down here. You know, that I think that's the overall thing.
Oh, we got an update with Markovia. So apparently, he didn't fucking learn, and he's let Dr. Chase continue her experiments with all the immigrants coming in and trying to activate their powers and stuff like that. So he's still unintentionally a member of the Light, which is, oh my god. I hope we get to him and somebody punches him in his smug ass face.
Yeah. And then we end it with just Saturn Girl and what's his name? Chameleon Boy, I believe that's what it's called. Pretty much just watching an episode of Gar's TV show.
Yeah.
On a park bench, or at least a side bench, and just watching it.
I feel like that's gonna be our mid-credits for a bit.
For a little bit, because we haven't seen them in a while. Last we saw them was on Mars, so we don't know what. That sounds like they're watching Gar or something like that. That's what it looks like. They're keeping an eye on him, so they're just probably watching the show just for the fun of it, just to see, you know, things like that. But interesting new chapter we're diving into here, though. You know, now we're diving into the magical side of things. We start off with, you know, pretty much out of this world, pretty much on Mars. Then we came back to Earth, you know, to deal with a nice good little side story for, you know, two sisters, and now we're diving into the magical elemental. So it's very interesting. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like everything everything that we've been learning so far is going to come together by the end of it. Somehow there's some type of connection to all of this, but we have to go through each one of these stories, and there's that connection somehow.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's what it feels like.
It's more than likely probably going to be the Legion.
Yeah, everything's leading back. Everything's leading back to the Legion. All these stories are all leading back to the Legion somehow.
So other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about DC original series, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what your guys' thoughts are on this episode of Young Justice Phantoms. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you have a great time with it? Was it really some good shocking moments with her, let me study the inside of people?
Yeah, we didn't bring that up because that was a bit disturbing.
That was really disturbing, but I mean, what's your guys' thoughts on that part? And as well as, like, what's the possibilities of what's going on? Do you think that all the everything that we've been watching so far for Young Justice is leading up to something Legion bound, or at least Legion, you know, focused by the end of the series, this season? I mean, is that, you know, one of your theories, or you think there's something more to it? I mean, let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall to this episode. Most importantly, we thank you for watching.
And of course, on the next episode of SRB TV, we're hitting the double digits now as we're taking a look at Young Justice Phantoms Season 4, Episode 10.
The 10th episode in the 4th season.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very chaos-filled episode of SRB TV.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.